You're asking me questions, I'm just about to say hello to everybody, Sean. Is this how it's going to go tonight?
No.
Hello everybody, sorry for the rude interruption. Right, so tonight is something a wee bit special. This is the bit where nobody's watching, Stephen, so you have to talk rubbish for a bit.
I can talk plenty of rubbish.
Right, so tonight is going to be a big bit different. Tonight Stephen's cooking, and Stephen doesn't cook. Do you, Stephen?
No.
Do you ever cook?
I'm not going to lie, I'm not the best. I mean, you're saying Stephen's going to be cooking, I think you can be showing me how we do it.
Right, the idea is tonight.
You're going to be cooking.
The idea is tonight that we're going to cook food that I think anybody can cook, that you can buy from the supermarket, not mess about with it, and get a restaurant meal with no cooking skill. That's the plan. Alright, so super easy.
Speak up.
And you are.
Speak up. Can I hear you?
Can you hear us?
Aye, speak up.
Can I speak up any louder? Who's complaining about that?
What are you going to do?
If it's Stella, she
No
can come in.
It's no Stella. It's
Right. Stella's my neighbour and she always complains about the sound and she lives 10 feet away.
Stella! Can you hear us? Is it Stella?
No. Is it Stella?
Is it?
Oh, it's no Stella.
This might be a long night. Right, so tonight Stephen's wife Nicola picked what we are cooking. Our favourite meal is a good steak.
A good steak. Aye. That can't be hard, can it? A good steak.
It's no,
No,
definitely not.
Right.
And you're going to be an expert in this.
Aye, after I watch you doing it.
Honestly, it's easy.
Right.
Right, some things, are some things I would say are skill that take practice and take a wee bit of experience to pick up. Some things are technique, and technique is something that you could do as well as I can first time.
Right.
And everything tonight is just technique.
Yeah, okay. But mate, Rangers are playing. It's 0-0
I know,
still,
I know.
right? You're getting me to cook. This is a lot of tension.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on here, but we'll see how it goes.
Right, so on that, Rangers are playing. Stephen is their biggest fan, so if someone can keep us updated on the score.
No joking, Sean.
If-
You're kidding me on, you know.
If
There's
Rangers.
somebody here asking you why your Pinocchio rose is.
We'll need that soon when I said I can cook.
Again, if anybody's got any questions at all, whether it's preferably for Stephen, we've been chatting away.
Aye, as many questions as you want, because the more questions you ask me, the less cooking I'll need to do, and Gary will need to do it. So I'll stand here and answer as many questions as you want.
I'm in charge of the questions, you don't get them.
And guys, as always, we've got my beautiful daughter Laura on the camera and my wife Shaza on the questions. Right, so if anybody's got any questions, Sharon will relay them back to us because we can't see the questions.
No.
Right, will we get started?
We might as well, mate.
Do you know what? It's our hot night as well. I can't believe it's sunny. No.
Good start.
No, we're my good night.
No, you're good. Oh, don't touch his neck, no. See,
No, you are touching them.
Alright, I'm touching them
You're
now.
no sharpening them.
New Hampshire's back.
Oh, brilliant. Good. It's been about 3 weeks since I was here,
I know.
so it's nice to see folk back. So, guys, if anybody's got any questions for Stephen, I've got millions of questions if you don't have them. Stephen, how did you start acting? What happened?
A bit like this, blagging my way through things, trying to kid on I can cook and all that. I was at school and there was a film getting made called Rat Catcher.
Right.
Lynn Ramsey directed it. He was a very, very big, famous director these days, but then she was just starting out. So she wanted to get, she went to all the schools in the East End of Glasgow, she was quite like Ken Loach, didn't like to use actors per se, she wanted to get real people. So just done a couple of auditions for that and got a part in it, and through that...
Did your pals rip you to death?
Aye. Well, the thing is, I got offered a big part in it,
Right.
but then they changed their mind at the 11th hour,
Right.
so I'd already told all my mates that I'm
That you were the big
going to
star.
be like in this film and all that. But then they kept me on as like a stand-in, which was good, so I got to know how the industry is, do you know what I mean? How cameras work,
Likes it.
how to hit your mark, how to do whatever and stand in the right position, no block somebody's light, all that kind of stuff. So it was great, man, but that was it. Through that I got involved in a theatre group and done a few plays and then got a chance to do River City.
That's not going to get good.
Gary's going to start
Right.
doing it.
And Nicola's here saying that Rangers are up one.
Are they?
Aye, Rangers won.
She's at it.
Good. Is she kidding me?
No.
Check.
Right, we can chop this
Taking
off.
your phone away.
Right, sorry mate. Right, let's do it.
This has been a mental half hour since we did the wee live thing. Most of it was taken up with a photo shoot for the Sun, and Gredo
Aye.
was on the phone thinking that Stephen was.
He thought he was on the radio. He was asking me stuff about Rangers. I says I'm not watching the game tonight because I'm going to be watching Gary McLean cooking. So,
Watching you cooking.
so I phoned him because I thought he'd be good at this because he loves cooking. And it was a very tough phone call because he thought I was bamming him up. He thought he was on the radio.
Right,
Right.
so what is steak without chips?
It's like ant without neck.
Exactly, right. Have you ever made chips before?
I don't even want to tell you how I do things. Because I'm scared in case he starts laughing at me.
I'm here to tell you I don't know what find your mark is. I spent half my life in the camera. Right, can you chop some chips? You
Is
can
that
do
not them chopped?
No, but we need a few.
Oh, you want more chopped? Right,
Aye,
okay,
aye.
right. I thought you wanted to start. I'm so nervous. Right. Using this,
Aye,
your name on it.
you comfy with that?
Do you want me to get the plasters out?
You might need to just get the ambulance ready.
Right,
and
so
that,
get the. Right, so
Aye,
cut
that's what I
this
was,
bit.
aye, and then
get
put
it
it flat. Aye, that's what I was
Aye,
going to
not
do.
that bad.
That's what I was going to do. And then I'll start maybe.
I have found you the biggest chopper I've got.
Aye.
I could give you a wee.
We'll not go there.
I could give you a wee lassie knife.
No, this is alright. I'll be alright with this. Nicola's watching, tell her just to be standing by in case I need to go to the hospital, right?
She's bad. I don't know. She's not yet.
But she sees the same Rangers are man up.
It wasn't your Nicola.
Oh, I thought he says Nicola's in man.
Nicola. No.
Right.
I thought you said
It wasn't Nicola. It's Nicola that's on all the time.
Right.
alright, well, how are we supposed to know?
Nicola, yeah.
Right, see, I done a thing for Children in Need years ago, and it was we cooked venison
Right?
with Nick Nairn,
Oh, aye.
right? So we done that. It was Children in Need, and see the thing stuck very very well. And I was,
What's that?
yeah,
What's that?
what was that?
It's a fritter.
That's just because I was talking. I'm going to put that to the side.
That's not a chip.
Sean, you're going to be in front of the camera in a minute if you start slagging me. Can't you sit there slagging me? Right.
What's
So-
the thumb?
I know
Well,
the
here
thumb.
says it says that you gave us all a knife.
No,
says
I'm
that?
alright. I'm alright. It's alright. That is a small knife. It just looks big because I'm holding it. Right. There we go.
Right,
Right. Is that enough chips?
aye, that's plenty.
Right.
Right, so when you're making chips, you need to buy the right tatty. These are Red Rooster, and Red Rooster are great because they work for anything. And again, anybody that's seen my live stuff knows it's probably the only tatty I use.
Red Rooster tat.
Red Rooster, Scottish brand.
Mhm.
You find them everywhere.
Right.
Don't put your potatoes in the fridge
Right.
because the starch
No.
comes out and makes rubbish
Aye.
chips. And the other thing is when you're making chips, you actually have to cook the chips first. You can't just deep fry them.
Right.
So what we want to do is what's called blanch them.
Right.
So we're going to cook them. You need to take all this in.
Right.
Right.
For blanching the Red Roosters.
We're blanching Red Roosters.
Dave Murray here wants to know if the wee man can do any other accents.
Well. No, really. Not. Believe it or not, when I was younger, I done an Irish play and I had an Irish accent. Aye. That's when
It's no far away from the.
It's no,
It's
but
about 40 miles.
I know exactly, and I've had the same job since I was
Well,
19.
Turkey's needing subtitles.
what?
Turkey needs subtitles.
Turkey?
There's some turkey watchers.
What? In Turkey? Half of my family's Turkish. Well,
Right.
half of Nicola's family.
So I've dropped.
Tricia here to come on also.
Hold on, I'm blanching the rest of
We
the
think
rest
Harris
of
could do a better job, better life skills.
He probably can, I'm not going to argue with that. Who said that?
Tricia, who-
Trisha, I'm not going to argue with you.
Right. So we've got the deep fat fryer set at 150 degrees, and what that's going to do is just soften the potato with no colour.
Right, okay.
So we can leave that.
Just
for
leave
now.
that, right,
Leave that
right,
alone.
right,
aye.
we're leaving that, we're leaving that.
Right.
I can do Trisha. Go that. Put it in there. There we go.
Right.
Sweating red. I feel like I've achieved something, cut the chips up, the
Right.
cut the ties.
We're going to do.
One of the best chips Nicola's ever tasted.
Aye.
We're going to do some roasted mushrooms.
See, this scares me. This scares me. See this? I mean, I don't. See if Nicola goes at me, right? Just sort that, cut this up, do that. I'm like, I can't do that.
Of course you can. Right, you're going to take the middle bit there. These are flat cap mushrooms, and you're just going to peel them.
Mate, I can do that.
You can do that. Of course you can.
Take take this one.
Take that one.
Middle bit out, and just peel.
That's it.
See, I'm shaking everything.
Oh,
Should get close up my hands. Right, hold on. I'm really nervous about the chips, the steak, and I want to really know if Rangers are 1-0 up.
Listen, if someone said that is the case.
It could be a fan of another football team trying to noise me up. Do you know what I mean? Right, peeling.
So I was thinking our paths might have crossed in about 15 years ago. You were in
That scares me at all.
you were in Sweet 16, weren't you?
I was, yep.
Did you go to the Premier? Did you go to the Premier
I did.
party at the crowd team?
I did, yeah.
Our paths did cross because I did the food.
I think me and Nicola were there. I think we were. Aye, we were there. Really, you did the food that night? Aye. Yeah, I'm still feeling this, so I'm too late.
No, you're doing fine.
Right, wait, aye, that was after I done Ratcatcher and then went to college, went to Langside College, and then, no, I done Sweet 16 first, then went to Langside College, but Sweet 16 was an amazing experience. It was Ken Loach, obviously.
Our Cameron was in Ned's.
Oh, was he?
Aye.
The Peter Mullen film?
Aye.
Brilliant.
He was in
That's
that. That was his second
That's right.
thing he did.
So, is he an actor?
Cameron?
Aye.
I wish he was.
Right.
He did it as a kid.
Right.
He was at Live and Loud agency.
Oh, brilliant.
So he got he was doing a lot of extra stuff.
Right.
He did what? Aye, that
Really?
that Hollywood film.
Aye.
He did,
Brilliant.
there was a wee bit at the end of that with some Scottish boys on it.
Aye.
And that was the bit we.
So, did they enjoy the experience? Did they Neds?
I found the whole thing pretty boring.
That's what a lot of people say.
I know he was sitting at a 1970s school desk all day. Right, so we're
There we
going
go. Mushrooms are peeled. That was.
yeah, a wee bit of butter on each of the mushrooms.
This is where I just go. It goes absolutely.
And
Peak
if
Tom.
Gordon here wants to know if you're going to be doing any more Ranger shows, once the pavilions are
Again, once. Wait, 2 seconds to ask. Where do these go? Where does this go? Just in the middle. Right, cool, right.
Anywhere, it doesn't
Anywhere,
matter.
right, okay.
Life's too-
Well, obviously. Oh, Jesus. Right,
You don't need to spread it around.
Alright, right, cool, right. Obviously, with everything that's going on now with the pandemic, we don't know theatre shows and stuff, everything's up in the air.
You're getting another spoon.
There we go. There we go.
Two spoons.
See, I just.
You're fine.
Can you start
honestly.
using spoons and all that?
Nicola Young saying here she was an extra on River City.
Magic! Right, Nicola Young, I know.
No, she was the one that said Rangers won up.
Right. Maybe I do know, I'm not sure. But back to the thing with the whole pandemic, I don't know, I need to wait and see once the theatres open and stuff, and don't know what my schedule's like, everybody does it, I don't know. How's that, mate?
Right.
Sorry.
I seen a wee video you done. You still be superhero thing.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the voices are good.
I think we saw that the other day, didn't we? Right.
That was the Corona busters, right?
Corona busters.
Right, so, right, where do we begin with this? I'll be talking. There we go.
See, there you go.
There we go,
Breads
right,
and
right,
mushrooms.
aye, we're doing well,
There you go.
Right.
Mushrooms, chips.
Wee bit of salt.
Me and Gravy done that thing for that was for the pavilion, that's just the boss at the pavilion wants to keep people as active as possible and doing things, showing the theatre start live, so it's important, because a lot of theatres are going through a long time now, so
It's just all about awareness. I think
it is.
the sort of theatre and TV and hospitality industries have been totally annihilated, haven't
They
they?
have, definitely, and it's sad so many theatres are, but the funding that the Arts Scope recently has helped a bit, so hopefully a lot of theatres can survive it.
Aye, hope so.
The onions are scaring me.
We're going to pop this in the oven.
Right. Pop that in the oven. My mushrooms.
They're going to be about 5 minutes.
Right. I'm well impressed here with you, Stephen.
Aye. I'll crack
Chips.
I'll check.
Mushrooms.
The boss is back, stand up, check the score.
Get that phone away.
Yeah, hold on, just check the score,
It's 1-0.
Hold on. Yes, it is 1-0, and that's good, yes, Paul Navarrete scored, that's good. Thank you, Nicola Young, said that, thank you.
So now you can trust Nicola
Aye,
Young.
thank you, Nicola Young. Appreciate
Right.
that.
The next sort of classic thing I don't think I've ever made onion rings in here.
No.
What's Alexa doing?
Alexa's trying to get in on the act.
We'll get a habit of setting everybody else's Alexa off from the
Right.
I was worried there for a minute because I started with Rangers and then Alexa comes on, some songs come on, you don't like coming on.
Right, onion rings.
Yes.
So we're going to take a white onion and we're going to cut it
Right.
relatively thick.
Right, okay.
Alexa, stop. And then you get rings out an onion. You knew that though, didn't you?
I knew that.
Right, let's see how you can do that. I'm going to pop them in some milk.
Right, so, hold on, this way?
No,
No, I
you
didn't
can't
think
get a
so.
circle.
Right, so, right, hold
So
on.
you're going that way.
Yeah, we're going this way, right, okay, right. Jesus.
And the thing you'll cut is your thumb. So keep an eye on your thumb.
Right, gee, you're scaring me now. Oh, Jesus, man.
Do you want a wee knife?
No, it's
That
alright.
is, I mean,
It's alright.
I was taking the piss a wee bit giving you the
No,
big
but
flavour.
I'll go for it. Flavor's fine, there we go.
Well, there you go.
There we go, right. Let's-
Perfect.
Jesus, I'm eating already, man. Right.
Do you know why? Do you know why you greet? Let me tell you. Everybody keeps asking me what's the cure. The cure for no greeting when you chop onions is to be taller. That's true, because you're further away.
Aye. Well, I've no chance of that.
We're both
Aye.
knackered.
Is that looking alright?
Aye.
You sure?
Pop it in there.
There's one Mammy's on here, want to know when the City's back.
I want to know as well. We should, I don't know, the answer is I don't know, we're still, what? Once, I mean, we obviously, with everything that's going on now, we should, again, what we were talking about a minute ago with theatres and stuff, River City's falling out of that bracket, we just need to make sure everything's safe, and a lot of people behind the scenes at River City are working really hard just to make sure the place is prepped and everybody's safe to go back. So hopefully sooner rather than later. I think maybe in the next few weeks we should know what's happening.
Dependent on
Or
whether-
just popped up there and
No,
smacked me like that.
It's an electric drawer.
Aye.
There's a pain. Right. So I decided we were, well, your missus decided we were doing steak. I thought we'd do classy. She prefers potatoes
Right.
dishes with steak other than chips. So we're going to make pomme sauté mayonnaise.
I've made that before, mate.
Have you? Right.
I couldn't even say that, pomme sauté what?
I've got a one
Potatoes and
day,
onions.
late September for River City.
Potentially it could be.
What somebody's
James
telling.
says-
Somebody's
Oh,
telling me.
Aye, Lynn Davies said late September for River City.
Oh, Lynn Davies.
Aye.
Hi Lynn. I know Lynn.
Right.
Aye.
And James is seen here, don't want she's.
Oh,
I've got a timer set. Right.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm going to cut some tacky.
Right.
So these are
Can you cut these ones?
Aye,
Right.
just the same as that. Maybe even a wee bit thicker than that.
Okay. I was going to say that, mate. They're a bit thinner, man. Thicker, didn't they? Aye, right. Right, there we
I
go.
brought tweezers. I thought you were a foodie. I thought you were part
Oh,
of that
take that.
tweezer brigade.
So, I'm still grating for the onions. There we go.
Right, you should do this more often, guys. Everybody's looking about it. Look at these. And who's going on here?
Hold on. Aye, that looks right, doesn't it?
Perfect.
There we go. Right, perfect, there we go.
Perfect.
Gary McLean said I'm chopping tatties. Perfect. There we go. That's good on the CV. Right.
She's sorted for life then, isn't it?
I did a thing with Greg Wallace, and we were doing a Q&A, and you know, I was being nice, and I said, Greg, all the nice things you said to me on MasterChef, I've got on my CV. And he got excited, went, really? I said, Greg, I don't need a CV. I've just done MasterChef.
How did that feel? Mate, that must have been like, your
It's
life must have
strange.
your life must have just totally changed completely.
Aye, definitely. I could key up a joke.
Aye. How did it feel for you when you won it?
You don't want to know what we're on in my house with them.
But I was
Party?
no, I was away, no, because you won it like 6 months
We
before.
won it in July.
Oh, right, so, right.
So we to keep it
We were
quiet.
at, we were Waynesville got to school with me when it was on, so you already knew that you'd won it, and we were up, I remember talking to you saying, right, because me and Nicola would hate to watch the final and all that.
We knew. Well, of course we knew that.
Aye, exactly. Aye. So,
You know how telly works.
aye, exactly.
It was like editing and all that.
How are you looking, mate? Are you looking pretty
They're looking alright, they're looking good.
Aye.
Lynn says you have to get a pair of goggles on, Stephen.
You might be able to
For
sort
my eyes?
that.
The rest of the wings.
Eh?
Goggles, the wings. Goggles.
on, man.
There's men on use the chops, I'm going to sort you.
I mean, if you got like a stool I can stand on to chop onions, and then I might
Do
not
you want
beat
me
as
to
much.
get you instead?
It might be funny, and it might be
Listen.
helpful.
Listen, the two weediest guys in Glasgow slagging each other for being short won't be funny at all. Right, so we're going to pop the potatoes into a frying pan.
My beautifully cut potatoes.
Beautifully
Right.
cut.
Is that us? Is that enough potatoes? Do I need to cut the rest of them?
No, you're alright, we'll be fine.
So that's
Keep
your
them
mushrooms,
healthy.
onions,
Check the score.
chips.
It's still on now because Nicholas got tells.
Aye.
Nobody's told us yet.
Whoever tells me Rangers are winning, no, just keep me updated on how the Rangers are doing. But all I care about is the steak. Do you know what I mean?
How much boxing did you learn when you did your tour?
Mate, it was brilliant, but a friend of a friend knows Billy Nelson, who's Ricky Burns trainer and stuff, so he's got his own gym in Airdrie, so he kindly offered to.
Is boxing though one of the most physical things you can do?
Brutal.
Just kills everybody.
Brutal. But I've got OCD, kind of, if you want to do something, I get obsessed with it once I start doing something, half the cook. Do you know what I mean?
You see some of the
Right.
stills,
Right.
see some of the still pictures. I mean, it must have been like promo pictures and stuff. It was hard. I couldn't tell whether they were old or new.
Aye, it was
Really well done.
It was brilliant. It was a great experience, and obviously I've done River City for so long, so to get the chance to do something different was great. So I'm not expecting to do that.
Aye, that's your
Aye.
Right, next. You don't do that. We'll
No.
do it fast.
Just I'll wiggle my tiptoes to cut these.
I'll get you some goggles. Hold on.
Is it 1 inch?
No.
Alright.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I just see you going on the easy goggles. I'm putting them on for they might help, man. And he's Harrison. They might be too big for me. There we go. When am I getting on with it?
No, watch your thumb.
I know, I'm
Can you see?
They're steaming up. Oh, hold on, there we go. Much better. Oh, better, mate, much better. Aye. I know. Corona busters.
You know what I think we should do, right? I think we should start a campaign
Right?
and we should get you on the Celebrity MasterChef.
I would get kicked out the first week.
No, you wouldn't. Do you
I
know
would.
why? Do you know why?
Why?
I'd be your coach.
Right.
Just between me and you, we wouldn't tell anybody.
You didn't hear. Can't cut it, it's live. Just hopefully no one has seen it then. No, I would, mate, honestly, I would absolutely. I would not cope. Honestly, I wouldn't cope.
Most of the celebrities on it.
See they keep coming to that.
Yeah.
That makes me feel paranoid and nervous now.
Oh,
It is.
Right, so I've taken par-cooked potatoes, steaming sliced them, put them into some hot rapeseed oil, little bit of rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary.
You should be paying attention.
Rosemary.
Bit of rosemary. I'm going to get a bit of colour on the potatoes, but then we'll take them out and then we're going to fry the onions and then eventually we'll both go together.
Right, okay, nice.
Alright,
Right.
if we put the onions in with the sort of soft potatoes, it'll just be a mess.
Right, okay.
So we want loads of colour, nice happy noise.
See, I would never have thought of doing that.
How would you sort them then?
I would not. I would have just, if I was making potatoes, I would have done. Hold on, let me think. What would I have done?
You ever made potatoes?
I'd have just made a baked pot and just put it in the microwave. You know what I mean?
Well, it's healthier.
But
this is
Aye,
date, this
that's
is
proper
like,
cooking,
this is
aye.
like date night
Aye,
stuff. This is
exactly.
when you're
Aye.
trying to score brownie points.
Aye. This is me bringing Miller and Charter to the house. Aye. I only bet much better. Aye. And I've been taught by Gary McLean.
And you know the way a woman's heart.
Aye.
Right, we're going to move on to, we're going to make a really quick and easy dessert, and it's what I call a kind of supermarket dessert.
Right, okay.
Which means you buy everything from the supermarket, bung it in a wee pot,
Right.
and
That's just saying we get the double check.
I might be right.
Oven chips.
Oven chips.
Well, to be fair, that fryer's not been at the garage for about 2 years, so not wrong with oven chips. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to make a lime, vanilla, and passion fruit syrup.
Did you say it was simple? Lime, vanilla and passion fruit.
Lime, vanilla, and passion fruit syrup.
It's more than one ingredient, I'm no laughing.
Right,
Right.
so we're going to take some limes and can
See, the only time I use limes is with Corona.
right.
You know what I mean?
You want to squeeze the juice in there.
Right, okay. Okay, so just putting this in here.
Aye, get it nice and low so it doesn't
Right.
squeeze the fruit as well. I can get all that juice in there. I'm going to take a wee bit of the zest
Right.
and we're going to just shred that up. Right, the thing is, Stephen, you're multitasking now, right? So the patties are on, the mushrooms are done, the chips are on.
And I'm having an absolute cardiac in the house if I'm multitasking in the kitchen, honestly. I'm like, if I hear the microwave going at the same time as the bloody phone, I start panicking. Right. I know, that's true, that's true. Any update in the schools, anybody? Anybody? Still 1-0? Aye.
Really half time.
That's stressing me out, I know.
You know what, they're probably waiting to your family to tell you that you're getting beat to your hands.
I will not be happy. Right, so, am I doing this right? Aye.
Yeah, time, yeah.
What's your favourite thing to cook?
You know what, I'm one of these chefs, I love doing it all. I mean, I get, I love eating peeling potatoes, you know, that way I like a lot of the sort of butchery skills and fishmonger skills and stuff like that. I really like it all.
What's your favourite food?
Probably
Stella with us.
Stella, some neighbours. She feeds us
Does she?
all the time.
Your neighbour?
And no one ever feeds me.
Chinese food.
No one ever feeds me.
You never feed Gary, sure?
Oh,
Never?
no.
So your neighbour's a good cook?
I do. If it's authentic.
So see when you go to restaurants and all that, do you see like, I mean you're obviously a well-kept face now, you know what I mean? So see if like you get to a restaurant,
Yep.
do you see the fear, can the waiter and the come and you say right, can I order this and that, and they overcompensate and come there, but was that, oh, did you enjoy that? Enjoy
Never.
that? No?
The reality is, I'm in the exact same position as him. For 30 odd years, I've been on the other side of that hot plate.
There we go, Nicholas, he's up to that.
This is working out well for you. Then
I'm
really
staying in
learning.
it, get the beers out. Aye, so,
So,
if you go to a restaurant, you're
chefs-
quite, you understand what's going on back there, and you understand.
and sometimes it's. I mean, we're pretty easily pleased when we're out, aren't we?
Go off with the lemon there, I like
Lime.
lime.
Right.
Go off with the lime there.
So I popped in some sugar. I'm going
Yeah.
to get some vanilla,
Right.
just a wee squirt of tube. Vanilla pods are about £9 each, so I don't use them.
And we're at half time now, boys.
Half time, 2-0. Happy with that.
Right, you're going to take some passion fruit. Have you ever had a passion fruit before?
Probably. I can't remember. Maybe.
Passion fruit on date
Oh
night.
no, I've had passion fruit in my cocktails and that. Like passion fruit, martini.
Most of your food experience is based around drink.
Aye, based Corona with the lime and passion
Right,
fruit in
so you're
that.
going to have the passion fruits,
Right.
and you're going to pop them in there with the lime and the sugar and the vanilla.
Right, okay.
Right, crack on with that.
Right, okay, here we go. Oh man, I'm sweating, man, sweating. Right. Is that alright?
I just got all the seeds out. Yeah.
Cool. Smoking that, there we go. See, I'm panicking there. Right. Cutting this in half.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Through the middle.
There we go.
Just watch that thumb.
Watch it thumb. There we go. Probably the first passion fruit I've ever cut in my life.
Your wife's going to do everything best for you.
no one yet watching them?
She's not seen them.
Keeping quiet. Alright, that's worrying me. She's got to look at this state here.
See,
Yes.
do you watch River City? Can you watch yourself?
Well, it depends. Sometimes it's like you don't want to go here and stare at your office if you're working an office all day, do you? But I do watch it, and especially if I've got a big storyline as well, you want to see how you've done it, what you've done right,
And you
what you've
critical
done
of
wrong.
yourself?
Ah, of course I like. If I'm watching it and going, but we work so quick, you've not got a lot of time. It's not if you're doing a movie, you shoot like 4 or 5 pages a day, we shoot like 15.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I mean, MasterChef, the TV aspect was dead easy because you could just be yourself. But some of the TV stuff where you have to actually remember lines and names of places, names of people, all of that. It's tough.
Mama.
I go for another one. I go for another
No,
one.
it's not. I mean, we film really long hours. You know what I mean? We shoot like between 15 and 18 pages a day. So the call sheet needs to get complete. We need to finish. There's a lot of pressure to do
So
that.
you'll shoot various bits from loads of different episodes.
You'll shoot like you get like maybe 2 episodes filming in the studio, and then you've got another 2 episodes filming in the back lot. So you could be shooting episode 1 and 2 in the studio, and episode 3 and 4 in the back lot. You could be doing episode 3 on the back lot, and then you finish a scene, and then you go back and do a scene for episode 1 because that's an interior.
So you have to kind of change your character a wee bit.
You're
to-
going for like one episode, one story. You could be going for like one big storyline to another storyline in a different episode. Do you know what I mean? So you need to stay on your toes constantly. But it's great. I mean, it's an amazing job. I love my job. Do you know what I mean? It's a great place to work, and
What's the dream?
just to keep
As an
doing
actor,
River City. Just to
keep-
just. I mean,
keep working.
I've probably lived the dream as an actor to have consistent work since I was 19, straight out of college. I've not stopped working. Most actors get like 1 job a year, 2 jobs a year, so I've got to do that. That scares me.
Right, so we're going to make batter for onion rings.
Right, okay.
So you need what makes things crispy, like in fish and chips and Mars bars and beef fat, all that,
Aye.
is vinegar.
I forgot asking me there.
No,
What
no,
makes
no,
it
no.
crispy? And I was going to say, I'm going to say a right stupid answer to this question.
No,
It's just
so
vinegar.
acid
Right.
helps make things crispy.
Right.
So we're making a batter,
Right.
and I always start off with the water. Sometimes you get chefs that will do like fizzy water and all that. I don't think it makes a difference, but I use self-raising flour, which gives you a wee puff.
That's my job tonight, Stephen.
You brought that out the door earlier, I remember that.
So we've got a wee syrup bubbling away.
Right.
Passion fruit and lime and all that's an amazing combination.
Right.
Now, I've got somebody here asking how do you cope with the pressure of handling?
I don't really, I don't see it as pressure. It's just, it's
Well,
like if you've
things-
got a kitchen, it's your job. Like
Things
you
go
know,
wrong all the
thing.
time in panto and it just
Aye,
it's
it
hard
adds
living
to it. I mean, I would say the hardest bit about panto is I've got a very young family and trying to balance family life and panto. Like doing 2 shows a day, get out the house at 11 o'clock in the morning and not coming home till like 11, 12 at night.
It's just like being a chef.
That can be stressful, but actually doing the panto, I wouldn't say it's stressful. It's just fun. The same as River City. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get some weeks in River City where you get a really big storyline, you're busy, you're constant, but panto's the same, but I don't really find it stressful.
Kirsten here wants to know which actor would you love to work with?
Robert De Niro, he's my hero. Yeah. I've just, since I was a wee boy, like, when I was like a teenager, all I done was go and buy Robert De Niro movies at DVDs and all that, and just I've probably seen every, well, obviously his earlier stuff more than his later, but he's just my hero. Aye, Robert De Niro, any day of the week. Up there with Gary McLean, smoking him, that's it.
I knew you were good at
Anyway,
Say
that's
that.
it. Aye.
have a chat with De Niro for me.
I've got James here asking how did you find Corona Busters? Is it mixed up Ghostbusters?
Is it what?
Mixed up Ghostbusters?
Well, it was something a bit different. It was a bit mental, and obviously me and Dave were just being daft, jumping about as if we're Ghostbusters. I mean, that's it. I mean, it was a good laugh. Enough said.
I mean, it was there a hard push for the acting, was it?
No, it's not going up there, I mean, it's not going to win any awards, nothing, but it was a good laugh. Aye. It was Pavilion, man, it's practically.
It's amazing that sort of stuff on social just gets measure, isn't it?
It was good just to be back in the theatre and seeing Grado and a few other folk, and that was great.
Right, so got our onions working, that was the same pan, so we took out the potatoes.
Right, that's right.
And they'll reheat really well,
Right, okay.
even in the magic telly.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Aye. I was going to say we take mushrooms and I get it.
Aye, that's it.
Aye.
Somebody would have told us that.
Aye.
Somebody would have told us we'll get great regulars.
So you must have folk from all the world that just watch and stuff.
Yeah, we've got regularly, we've got the States, we've got Turkey, we've got
Like every time I see you at the school, how's Gary doing? He's in a different country. What's that? How's that? Amazing. Like just about everywhere. You must love that.
I mean, some weeks I could have a job in Cuba,
Right.
and then a day later I could be in Canada doing another job. That is pretty mad.
It's a bit different from going for the steps to Dunbar.
But I mean, November, December I think last year I did Miami, New York, Cuba, and Canada. On
You
the
find it
same
hard
4 weeks.
being away from your family and all that? You may say
Aye. To be fair, some of the gigs, Shan comes along, you know, we'll get her a
But
ticket.
obviously now, I'm in the kitchen when you're cooking that. If you're going to like New York or something,
No,
I'll
if
come.
he's going to like up to Aberdeen or Dundee or
Aye, that's where
something,
you can go.
But it's a But the thing is,
We
everybody.
could take Gary McLean and Shell Street Bob on the road, you know what I mean? I can be your roadie, just tell me, can be teaching me different things, different recipes for different countries and all that. You definitely need subtitles on these countries.
Somebody here saying get some cooking done, Stephen.
I'm just waiting on the onions. I'm just
cooking
kind of,
waiting on your what, your chips.
aye, in that.
Right.
Aye. Mushroom in that. I ran out of things to say there, like, waiting on. Right, boss, what do you do?
So next time we're going to do it is sort the onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do with the flour?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, chef.
No worries, mate. Kept them right there, see that, Sean? Onion rings, you need onion rings with a steak.
Again, the one for you, is there a country you love to cook in?
I like different countries for different things. If I've got proper work to do and a lot of different jobs, New York is my favourite because the kitchens are always amazing. The other chefs are always really good. You can walk to work because you're staying in Manhattan, so there's less hassle, and I know the city really, really well. I know New York better than I know Edinburgh.
Really,
I actually work more in New York than I do in Edinburgh. I like other countries for different reasons. I love India just because it's mental. Everywhere you turn is something mental.
Something happening.
It's just mental. It's a total assault in every sense in your body.
So see when we go to New York next time, when you're going, I could say to my agent and go to New York and I could get some auditions in America.
We should
you know what I mean?
we should
Shark and stay here.
we should pitch it
Aye.
that we could do a culinary tour or something.
Exactly. Aye.
Central Park.
Aye. And when we're no filming, I'll be getting auditions for American shows. They love Scottish people.
We do love Scottish people. Scottish folk. Alan Cummings is huge over there.
Yeah, one on here.
Ryan Cox lives
Aye.
in New York.
Yeah. I can maybe go to De Niro's restaurant or that.
That's fine, as long as you still give me the money, it's alright.
But getting, I spent a week in the jungles of Colombia last year as well.
Man,
That was incredible.
How was that?
Hot.
I
I didn't even want a pair of shorts at that
What were you
point.
doing there?
I was following the journey of chocolate
Right.
and how it affects the journey of cocaine. Because it was the same people that were growing chocolate that used to grow cocaine.
Right.
So there was a kind of charity thing. Right. So we soaked the onions in milk.
Mm-hmm.
We then put the onions into some flour and then into the batter.
So that's how you make onion rings?
Yeah.
I can do that. What? Stop watching him. Taking mental notes.
James here asking if you've ever been to Germany.
Have I ever been to Germany? Have I been to Germany?
I've never been to Germany.
No. I thought I had, but it was Amsterdam I was, and I was talking to two Germans, me and Nicola were in Amsterdam, and I got talking to two Germans about football, believe it or not. He was a Bayern Munich fan and I was a Rangers fan. I'm a Rangers
Can you
fan.
remember?
But
Was that after a couple of cocktails?
but I thought it was Germany, but it wasn't. I've never been to Germany. No.
Nah, I've never
I've heard it's a great country though.
I've got Kirsten here asking Gary if he would recommend a restaurant in New York.
Well, the best restaurant in the world is in New York, and it's 11 Madison Park.
Get that phone away.
I'm checking the score.
Take your bloody onion rings.
Yes, Gary was looking at me. I took a chance. The boss was looking at me and I picked the phone at the pocket.
You in the last 2 minutes in the kitchen. So the best restaurant in the world is 11 Madison Park. I've never eaten there because it's really hard to get in. But there's a lot. There's a place
Which is
called.
one of the best restaurants in Scotland?
My favourite, and I say it all the time, is Oxen Finch.
Aye.
Oxen Finch. Really, really, really good.
I would say my kitchen.
You would say your kitchen's the best restaurant in Glasgow?
Because the best chef in Scotland's cooking.
Right, you see those onion rings, Laura? Bring that camera over and get some puffy onion ring shots. It's not something I like.
No?
Oh.
There you go.
No, I love them.
Love them. Especially steak.
Right, so the onions are working down. Right, veg.
Scares me.
No. Right, so
Does.
Nicola likes asparagus.
She loves
She likes that with
I
steak.
do as well, I both like asparagus.
And we've got this tender stem broccoli that works really well with steak.
Right.
Alright, so I've blanched this, which means I've boiled it
Right.
for a few seconds,
Right.
got it out, cooled it down, and now it's ready to, we're going to put some colour on it, so we're going to griddle the veg
Right.
when we're doing the steak.
Right.
So we've got onion rings, which are working away.
That's
Okay?
stress
Saying
levels.
that Laura's must have just enjoyed this because she was asking your favourite restaurant in Scotland.
Oxen Finch.
So I've been on that.
Yeah.
Come on,
But there's
Laura.
loads.
Rona.
Laura,
Well,
We're going to cover that. Rona.
Sharon and I, being honest, we wouldn't leave here at 6 o'clock, go for dinner and come home. We
No.
always just do a night out so that we can, so when we do, and we don't get that often, we get,
Did you get that overnight?
we always do an overnight,
Aye,
we always
aye.
go somewhere really nice, Glen Eagles or Tunbury or
We
somewhere
went
like
to
that.
Eagles last.
And that's what we like to do, we like a full
We
experience.
went to the restaurant there, it was brilliant. Because we stayed in a house just outside Glen Eagles and then we went to the restaurant in Glen Eagles. It was like Easter holiday or something last year. Me and our kind of kids. That was a nice restaurant. That was good.
Right, onion rings are looking good, onions are looking good.
See this now, my stress levels in the house. I would need to go a walk or something after this. It would just absolutely stress me out.
Right.
It's so much going on, man.
Oh, it's the football that's killing you. Still off time, chill.
Still got time.
I'm going to take it off you.
Right, so we're going to take some wee cherry tomatoes. You've seen them in Asda, haven't you?
My daughter loves them.
Right, so we're going to roast them.
Roast them.
Well, we're going to pop them back on that tray. We're going to start getting stuff cooked.
Right.
How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium.
Right.
What's your favourite?
What's your favourite steak? Sirloin, ribeye.
It would be a toss up between ribeye and fillet.
See,
Sirloin.
told you about the fella.
Aye, I like fillets. Do you know what? I like any steak, really.
Right.
Any steak.
Right, we're going to cook a ribeye.
Ribeye's brilliant. What?
No, I'm just saying here, I'm saying here, unless it's your pals involved, it's Chippy in a house party.
What?
Heather, Chippy in a house party.
Aye. So, see if we ever invite you over here for dinner.
Which I've not had yet, an invite. The only invite I've had is to come here and cook for you.
Stephen, I'm coming next week for steak night.
Right, so onions are done. We're going to
I'll
pop
bring the
them.
cocktails and you cook the steak.
Cocktail king, I'll make the cocktails.
So we're going to.
Chance.
I'm trying to listen to my boss, Sean. I'm busy here. I'm in the kitchen working.
So we're going to pop the onions
Get a
and
slab.
potatoes together. I'm just going to put that in the oven as well. So I'll start putting down stuff together. And the fact that you're cooking you like your steak medium is
What about the point, how does Nicola like your steak?
Medium. Both is medium.
Same, right.
Me and Nicola are so similar. We've got a restaurant, she orders something, we'll have the same. We've got very similar tastes.
right. So we're trying to get colour on the veg. So we need a really hot pan. We're trying to get colour on the steak.
Right.
So it needs a really hot pan.
I'm trying to take it all in. I'm genuinely thinking
This is easy. You're going to go away.
See, the thing is though, is you can go away and you can watch it back and you can
Don't get this is really simple.
I'm going to have this on repeat in my house every time. Gone right every year. It's
There was,
11 lines, man. What if it gone right?
There was once, it was a few weeks ago actually, I was doing some filming with Scottish salmon and I got loads, I got 6 salmon sent.
Right.
So I fell into the order and started passing it around our neighbours and our friends and stuff. And you know Laura from the school? I gave Laura a side of Sam's, that's gorgeous. I'll just fling that in some tin foil and fling it in the oven. I was like, look at that!
That's what I would have. No?
No.
Oh,
No.
Don't put tinfoil, no.
No!
Even I wouldn't put in tinfoil and I don't cook.
You don't put salmon in tin foil?
No.
What? That's what I've always done! No?
No.
Right.
How no?
Because it just kills it.
Is it? Yeah, what we've been doing recently with salmon is frying it.
Aye, that's
Right. But I have been known to, when I make salmon, put it in, don't do that.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
But she said, I'll just fling that in tin foil and I thought,
And you say no?
no, but what I did was, I'd been filming that day and actually in one of the bits of the video, I said, look, this salmon's the best in the world,
Right.
don't just fling it in tin foil. So I sent her that clip.
Hold on, I'm getting my phone out right, but I'm not looking at TikTok.
It's going to Google.
No, it's Facebook Live, so I'm phoning my wife to tell her this. This is shocking news for us, man. It's not just me, Nick has done that for years.
It's fine, that's what a lot of people do.
Right, I've got somebody complaining here that you've not actually done anything
Nicola.
yet, Stephen.
Oh, it's not wee boy shit. Hello, babe, because I was going there. Babe. Leo, put my on.
Hi, Leo.
Babe. Yeah, I'm cooking though. I'm doing my bit in the kitchen with Gary, right? We're on Facebook Live and you're on Facebook Live now as well. I'm talking to you on the phone obviously, but see salmon. Never put it in tin foil and put it in the oven. No. Gary's laughed at me. It kills it. No, I said recently we've started frying it, but we have been known to put it in tin foil, haven't we?
There's Laura saying she's glad that you do it as well.
Shock horror, man. Right, I just have to go and tell you that. Right.
And Laura says
absolutely
you forgot, don't
Right.
sugar the pan.
love you, bye.
Right.
Bye. Bye. She's absolutely peeing herself laughing.
We're going to catch fire. Right, so what I want you to do,
Should we phone somebody?
the veg,
Right.
I want you to place in the hot griddle, but don't just fling it all in and watch it very burning.
We should just place it in.
Place it in a row,
Okay.
nice and neat.
Oh yeah, right, aye,
Very hot.
sparks in it. Oh no man, see this is when I start.
Hurry up.
Alright, oh shit. Right. Oh, I'm sweating, sorry. Right, aye, posting.
Well, get Maddie here saying that she cooks her salmon in the microwave.
I can't hear you, what? Say that again?
Who cooks it in the microwave?
Maddie, Kayla's granny to the school, she cooks it
In the microwave.
the microwave.
Sam?
Aye.
That's crazy, isn't
You
it?
watch it.
That kills it.
That kills it. Everyone at Rangers, Nicholas here saying the Rangers are tea up.
Should help.
See what happens when people watch them?
Oh, right. I can't, I'm trying to concentrate with this now. This is the hardest part of the night.
Just says you're not a natural.
I know! Right.
That's how I just put it in. Perfect. Get it in. Right,
Oh man,
steak.
that was roasting, man.
Right.
Too many cooks, man. I need to get out of here.
Right, we'll get beautiful Scotch PGI ribeye. Alright.
Lovely.
The best in the world.
Right.
So if you're ever going to buy steak, buy the best, and it's Scotch.
Scotch.
Aye, get it in Lidl.
Right.
$3.50.
Aye.
I mean, it's the best you can get. And
Right.
so I need you to place it in the pan. I need you to place it in the pan very gently so you don't burn yourself.
Okay.
Do it that way so you don't burn my daughter.
That way.
Aye.
Okay.
Just nice. So nice.
Nice look, man.
We're going to do it here, look.
Okay.
Just place.
Right, okay. Yeah. Right. Gently.
Oh, look at that. Look at that technique.
There we go. other one nips it? No. No.
You could do it.
No. I didn't like your reaction when I said that.
you can.
No, that sounds dangerous.
Right, cross-contamination,
There we go.
hygiene support.
Exactly.
Right, if you can season that steak, we'll get a bit of pepper,
Right.
and we'll get a wee bit of salt.
See, this is a bit, it's getting hot in here, remember? Right. That salt as well.
Yeah.
Just
So blackthorn salt, brand new, lovely stuff.
I'll use that.
Sprinkle.
Maddie said she cooked the salmon at a sponge at Christmas. She's never been that fat. She cooked it in the microwave.
That's no. Even I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
I stick in the other steak and it's good to go to veg and all that.
Oh, right. There we go. Wow, no.
Right,
Season it.
Right, so you need, when you're cooking a steak, you need heat the whole way. And this steak is at room temperature as well.
Right, okay.
It's going to always cook that wee bit better.
I'm concentrating now. Ooh. Man.
You do know you the dishes to be done for that. Aye.
Dishwasher.
Good to know that.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Right, you alright?
I'm alright. I'm surviving it.
Pop that in the oven just to keep warm. Actually, kind of size. Right. So, cooking a steak,
Yes.
and this is the money shot here.
Okay.
Right. You need to get the steak in, the pan has to be really nice and hot, and you have to leave it alone. So what you want is loads and loads of colour on the steak, first time down. Alright?
Right.
Because you're cooking medium, you can leave it in that wee bit longer, and the whole thing is going to cook in the pan.
Right, okay.
The meat's only about an inch thick, so there's loads of heat in there, and it will heat through. Onion rings, been at the fryer for ages, and they're still crispy.
Right.
And that was the lemon.
Right.
That did that. And the chips are soft, and they just need to be cooked crispy.
Right, okay.
There's nothing worse than a hard chip.
I concur.
You can do this and I'll carry use it and roll along.
Ah.
Keeping you right there.
What? You know, just double checking. Yes.
Look, we should get you a night that Rangers are getting beat. I bet it's a different person.
No, I'd end up losing my nose. I couldn't. The language would be terrible.
You did a Rangers play, didn't you?
We did last year. Was it the year before? Last summer.
For that colour.
That looks amazing. Yeah, that looks brilliant.
We'll leave that a few seconds longer because it's a wee bit thicker and it was a wee bit later.
Can I put it in later?
Just a wee touch.
Aye. There we go. That is it.
Like that.
Right. Go to doing that.
So that's the butter. Now in telly you'll probably see chefs cooking a lot in butter. Big block of butter frying a steak. I like to use butter as a kind of flavouring.
Right.
So we're going to make sure we've got all our colour and turn the heat down and then add the butter.
Right, okay. Right.
So have a wee peek under that silver and you see what the colour's like. That's all, it's great.
Good. I'll flip it over.
Get it over, yeah. Looks brilliant. Right, it's no hard, is it?
No, but as I say, I'll watch this back and take some notes. That looks good.
Right, let's get that off. Pop in that butter.
Just lump the full thing in.
Get it all in there.
Just put it anywhere.
Anywhere it'll just melt.
Right. Just here?
Yep.
Right.
So that will melt, and what we want to do with the butter is we want to baste the steak with it. Wee bit of rosemary. Some people in a steak just like it really simple. in a restaurant, I probably wouldn't put a bit of rosemary in this steak.
Right.
That's it, if I was having it myself. Right, and we're just going to let that rest. That'll take just a couple of minutes.
Right.
We'll plate it up. So
See, if you do ever have a restaurant,
aye,
back in the nature rates and all that, meaning knicker,
of course.
a verbal contract is binding, know what I mean? You need to say it now, know what I mean?
Right, next,
Yes.
we're going to make dessert. So again, it's back to making life easy. So it's
You
bang-
always say that and it sounds hard.
But I went shopping.
Aye.
I went shopping and bought some lovely
Right.
strawberries
Right.
and some fruit.
Yeah.
So all of this right now in season in Scotland. So it's really, really tasty. So you don't have to do much with it
To make it.
to make it nice.
Right.
Because amazing steak, you don't have to do anything with. Right. So when you take the top off the mushrooms.
Sure, you cut that so I built it.
Sorry, mushrooms. Thanks. God, I'm good. You're here.
No, see, you haven't picked up that. Mushrooms.
No, because I'm just looking at his
So
total
top off.
experienced way to cut strawberries. I'm not having to cut strawberries for the range. Like, I'll get it out, chop it.
If you're more comfy doing it at the
Aye.
board.
Oh mate, I'm not doing it like you done it, man. That's couldn't he?
What's that thumb?
Aye. Right. Alright. Man, I thought you meant the Nicola was giving us the Rangers scores. Hi babe.
She's come on at the best time and she thinks
Look
she's
at
done
this.
everything
Babe,
herself.
look at this. Can you show my wife? Can you just put the cat look at that. Onion rings earlier and all that. Gary, sit down if you want me, I'll do the rest. It's alright. I mean, Sean, do you want anything? Right, yeah. Nicola will get you that. Get her to send it along. Nicola is great at the cocktails. She's brilliant at making cocktails. So, just keep going with strawberries, mate.
Aye, just keep going.
Right.
And what I'm doing is that lovely wee syrup that you made earlier.
That I made.
Nicola made that earlier.
Nicola says you can't try dinner at the weekend.
At the
Take it home tonight.
Aye, at the weekend we're busy then, because it's our daughter's birthday, so no time to be cooking or things. This is for a date night, you know what I mean? So, maybe in about a month or so, once I've watched this back about a million times and know exactly what Gary done. The steak, I'm on it, I can I'm happy with that.
You have to be your steak there,
I'm
right?
happy with it, I put it all on, flipped it and all
Well,
that.
you did look very professional.
It was just nerves, I was getting
Exactly,
rid of
it
it.
was.
Aye.
You did show it.
And it's been a big day in Scotland for all those who are not in Scotland. It was kids went back to school. Some of them went back yesterday. Ours went back today. It was one of yours first day in school.
Oh, it was very emotional. The emotion is brought on more so by obviously the current circumstances in the world where me and my son and my daughter and my wife have spent 24/7 together. And my boy started school, so seeing she wrote him at the gate was quite emotional. It was, the way I looked when I was chopping onions earlier, it was that times 10 this morning when I let him go into school. And I'm not lying, it was great, it was terrible. Nick will tell you.
You don't need to cut the bottom off, that's good. That's
Oh,
a good
right.
bit.
Nick tells me to cut the bottom half strawberries, I think.
Strawberries, strawberries.
Right.
That's probably enough strawberries.
Right,
So you'll find those strawberries are quite soft, aren't they?
They
Which
are.
means they're going to be super, super tasty.
Brilliant.
I'm going to take some raspberries, blackberries,
I'm not going
and
to try and do
blueberries,
that, I'll wrap them on the flare.
and then if you can get that lovely hot syrup over the top,
Pour that in there.
pour that in there.
Right, okay. I don't need to do the flipping and all that that you're doing there.
No,
man.
not at all.
Just pour this in. There we go.
Nicola says you have to stop believing her.
For the bottom of the strawberries. Shows. Facebook live argument with the missus. No.
Listen, we have Facebook Live arguments together on Facebook Live.
Shows.
Then some chips.
Chips.
Right.
Show Nicola chip. Nicola get
So
chips.
we're ready to plate up.
Mhm.
We're going to put that to the side just for a wee minute like that. That's good. You've done a good job there, eh?
Right, the strawberries were
That's
cut right.
3 packets of fruit and a wee bit of sugar.
There you go. There you go.
Gorgeous. Right, I'm going to get you all the stuff. You're going to plate up.
Right, okay. Right, right.
You've done all the hard work.
I know, but it needs to look.
You did
I'm going to plate all this up. Right. Right. Look at that. That's alright, isn't it?
Nice.
Aye.
Right.
Right.
So watch everything's bunny.
Right, okay. Right. I need like...
The king of the castle. The king of the castle is the steak.
Yes.
So I would probably get the steak on first.
Right,
But
this
I
is
would
where...
drain that a wee bit. So I'll get.
I get a wee...
So pop your desired steak onto the wee bit of absorbent blue stuff.
Right, okay, right. This is where I'm going to wrap it into. So I'm lifting it with this wee spoon. So you can tell I'm for the extended Glasgow. Do you know what I mean? There we go. Right, there we go. Right.
Tim says
Can we
he'll
put
need
that?
to start cooking the day before Stephen to get it done.
Aye.
Right.
Stress levels. Right, so what are we doing here? Just
Right, so we'll put the plate in front of you so that Laura can catch it as well. Right, so
just
I would just
dab.
pop. It's fine, no, it's
Aye,
fine. I wouldn't
aye.
take it off the
Right,
top.
okay, right.
Most of its way. I'd get the steak on and then build everything around
Okay,
the steak.
Right, okay, right.
I'm going for a cup of tea.
Aye. Can I leave my motor here tonight and just get a gin and a beer at the same time?
You're welcome to it.
Right,
Get a taxi.
right,
Right.
so, right, I'm going to just like,
Get Harris to bring it to school at the moment.
I'd put the mushroom on top of the steak.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't. I'd put the mushroom at the side.
Put it aside.
Right,
I'd put the tomatoes on top of the mushroom.
Aye, right, okay, yeah.
That was what I would do.
Right, okay.
Because the thing is, that you're in a restaurant, you're paying 30 quid for
You
that.
don't want to cover it with
You don't
mushroom,
want to
do you?
cover it.
No, that's, I don't know why I said that. I wouldn't have put it on top of it. There we go, right, right.
Right.
Onion rings,
So,
potatoes, they be potato things need to
I'll
go.
get me potatoes.
Right,
I'd put chips on the side.
right.
I'll even do your chips. These are my two wee ones. They like the chips in a basket. Where did these baskets come from, Sean? Did we nick them from a
No, I
restaurant?
bought them in Asda.
Go, right. What's alright, isn't it? No,
Good.
messy?
No, it's looking good. Right, so you get veg to go on there and you've got
Veg.
onion rings to finish.
Right, okay. And they come in the basket beside, right?
I just thought we'd do some chips.
Need chips, definitely. Right,
I'll move this so you don't.
onion rings.
Onion rings, great. Where are you going to put your veg?
I'm going to just sit the veg there.
Ah, perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Burnley butter, it's Burnley.
It's Burnley.
Aye, so's it there.
You should have to
Fish.
make it for
Eh?
You should not have to make it for
Right. I'm learning, Sean. I should know by now that
I'm
food's Burnley.
impressed. After Gary telling me how hopeless you were.
Oh, I never said it was hopeless.
No, I'm hopeless. Right, there we go. A wee bit of asparagus. Nicola loves
Oh,
asparagus.
God.
So asparagus in season's amazing. Scottish asparagus is the best.
Right.
But it's only in season for about 4 weeks.
Really?
Aye.
So you need to get it while it's hot, basically.
Get it. See when it's in. See when asparagus gets really cheap in the supermarket, you'll find it's local.
Right.
Really nice, and it's worth buying. As I said, I don't normally. Aye, well, this looks great. Right. Again, making life easy.
Right.
Again, pick them up. What were they, Sean? Maybe meringues about £1 or something. You'd be 4 hours making them.
Right, okay.
Alright.
I'm picking them up for the show. I'm not making them.
Right, so we're going to take really simple. Going to take a bit of the fruit.
That does look brilliant.
And do you know what? It tastes even better.
They're not used to put a wee bit of corn on it.
It did, I don't think we've got Cointreau. Cointreau's a very 1984. 84, I think we do.
That does look brilliant.
So it's like,
What?
the one doing it was looking for a delivery.
On your way up the road.
Can drop it off in the way here.
And then here's that cream that we done earlier. In between the Grado chat. Bit of cream. We pop on a wee meringue or 2, maybe 3. And then go. This again, it's a
Leila would love that.
simple dessert. And again, most of it is from the supermarket. So there wasn't much in that, was there?
No, and that's takeaway. Yeah, that's good level. That's like going to a restaurant,
But
level.
there's nothing in that you can't do. Because all we did was put stuff in a pot and brought it to the boil. We bought them meringues, you know.
I might, in about a week or so,
Do you know what?
do a wee video
I've just
myself.
heard you say, I'm going to say that Nicola needs to film you.
Aye, me
You
cooking
just
this.
said that you're going to try this.
I'm going to watch this and I'm going to do my homework.
Oh, Layla says yes. She would love
She would love that, Layla would love that, she would. That's
Layla
right.
can have some.
Well, Layla we'll get
That's
some of
right
that.
up her
That's
street.
just for you, Layla.
That's for you, Layla. But I'm going to get, I'm heavily impressed with
How you performed.
How-
I'm heavily
no, I
impressed.
know how I performed, I'm heavily impressed with watching you work.
Oh,
And then,
so you
I
done
can,
it?
and then I can maybe watch this back and then I'm going to try and do this.
I'm looking forward to your statement.
Aye. Well, get me one for two. Get one for two. I'm going to run the bad steaks by Nicola first before I have other company in the house.
See, the thing is, just buying decent steak.
Aye, aye.
That's
Scotch.
That's 90% of the job done.
So what if I go to the butchers?
Yeah.
Is that good steak as well?
The butchers will be good. We've got
Aye.
loads of great butchers. around
Collins
here.
always go to.
Aye, Collins
That's
is very
aye,
good.
Collins is
And that will be Scotch.
Aye, aye.
Well, it does make a difference, it really does.
Because I go to Collins.
And you pay a wee bit extra
Aye.
for Scotch, but
Yeah, it's good.
it's
It's worth it.
it's good. It's great value for what you get, the quality what you get. So, have we any other questions, Shazza?
No, we're just getting asked if it's out for delivery, but it's all going to the Purdons
It's
today.
going to the Purdons.
It's got to Purdons, but once I
That's
do.
no idea. What was the point in cooking it if you can't take it?
And do you know what? Couple of weeks and you'll be.
Aye, I'll be.
So, would you tackle some stuff at home?
I'm right, honestly, Nicola will tell you if she's watching, I'm not a fan of cooking. I get too stressed. I think it's mental
Yeah.
more than actually being able to do it. I think if I just go at myself, right, this is what I'm doing, and I'm joking about it a minute ago, but I genuinely will watch this back and I'll give it a bash, and I'm going to get Nicola to record me doing it, I'm going to show you.
That'd be good to see it.
Aye. Might need to cut out a few swear words and that here and there, but it won't be going live on Facebook, but it'll be just coming to your house, I'll show you. No, I will get a bash and I
I'm
think.
not saying I will put it like that.
You won't know.
No, I'll put the country. No, I've enjoyed it, it's good, and it's not as hard as what I thought. I was coming here the night going, this is going to be absolutely solid today, but thank you for having me in your home and showing me how to do it.
And thanks for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. I'm sure everybody's loved listening about your
Well, he's
adventures.
the bank the other night.
Good.
I use the banter as a defence mechanism to show that I can't cook, do you know what I mean?
I've been doing that for years myself. I've got away with it.
I'm stealing a chip. Thanks.
There you go.
Lovely.
Right, any last questions, Sharon, to us? So
Well,
guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Stephen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Absolutely loved it.
No, I've loved it as well, thanks for
I
having me.
still think it's weird when I do watch River City and you're on it.
Mate, the next time I see you on this, I'll be going outside that guy's kitchen cooking with him. Well, trying to cook. No, thanks for having me, I appreciate it, it's been great.
Good fun.
Cheers.
Guys, thank you. Bye bye.